fall.
And we are back. We had our little breakaway, little intermission. But we are returning with a Alpha Heavyweight Championship match.
Speaking of alphas, 2Krayzee, that big unit.
Representing the Protocol. And of course, Slade Mercer not ringside. I was having a chat with 2Krayzee at the back, in between moments of absolute fear as I stood in front of the man. Asked him how he's going. He mentions he is quite thoroughly prepared to take on the champion tonight, Mike Kaos.
Well, it's odd that he's doing a bit of prep. Normally, he just needs to exist. That's the prep, all the prep this man needs. But we're talking the Slim Reaper here.
Mike Kaos. God, he looks good with the belt, doesn't he?
It does look good on him.
But he is your Alpha Heavyweight Champion, the Slim Reaper, Mike Kaos. Now, of course, not running at full capacity, not at 100%.
Well,
after recent events,
recent home invasion.
Exactly. I was, just for legal purposes, I wasn't being too direct.
Oh.
But if you're happy to make the call, if you're happy to say it as it is, Craig, then
let's just call it an unexpected brutalization.
Allegedly. Of course, we're not too sure who's behind said home invasion.
Well, we have some suspects.
We have our theories.
There's well, let's be honest, 2 prime suspects. One of them's in the ring right now. I'm not going to tell him. Somebody told me that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alpha Pro Wrestling's purpose. Next contest is scheduled for 1 fall. It is for the Alpha Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Your referee in charge, Alex Winchester.
Shout out.
Introducing first the challenger to my right. You don't have to. From the southeastern suburbs of Victoria, weighing in at 150 kilograms, representing the Protocol, Manu, 2Krayzee, Pelman.
Did it say he weighs 150?
Unit.
He weighs as much as the physicals.
Actually, that is true. Oh my God.
Victoria, weighing in at 88 kilograms, the reigning and defending Alpha Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the Slim Reaper Mike Kaos.
He's about 1.6 Mike Kaos as well.
I was just going to say, Mike Kaos is up against quite a lot. He's already having to square off against, 2Krayzee Pelman. It's even worse when you find out it's just the physicals in a giant tank top.
Come on, Kaos, retain it.
God, I love that reveal.
So what he suspiciously weighs the same as the physicals. Oh my God, he is the physicals.
Quick spear and then his torso crawls away from his legs.
Oh, we have to laugh because we're about to see a whole lot of violence.
Exactly. It's a cushion against the pain that's upcoming.
Bella's Rung match is underway, face to face, centimeters from one another. Mike Kaos duck, dive, and dodge all over again.
Absolutely.
Boom.
Dodging there. Principles 1 and 5. Oh.
Number of exchanges to the midsection. Then that knee from Pelman. As mentioned, that you can see it, he's been training. Been keeping an eye on that on Mike Kaos, especially with the altercations, for lack of a better word, that we've seen between the Slim Reaper and Slade Mercer.
There's been a bit of a fracas. Oh, yes, that's a good word. It's fun to say.
Crossbody from Kaos drops Pelman to the mat. That ring awareness of Pelman rolls to the outside. Preventing Kaos from going for that pin attempt.
Another uphill climb for Mike Kaos. He's overcome so many odds just to get here, just to get that belt. He went through hell to get to this
absolutely.
point.
We talked about Slade Mercer a moment ago. He just come out of a big old Falls Count Anywhere match against him for said title.
And then for your first defense to be against Manu, 2Krayzee Pelman.
Who he himself is going for his first ever singles championship here tonight.
Exactly. There's a lot on the line here, a lot of motivation.
Yo, cannonball from Kaos from the apron.
Absolutely. We're saying that the odds are basically stacked against him. But I tell you what, Pelman's going to work his ass off here too. Mike Kaos is no pushover.
Not at all.
We've seen that many times.
Now, although this may be 2Krayzee's first shot at gold, Mike Kaos, though, number of titles in his history, whether it be over at the likes of Adrenaline Pro. However, one of the biggest he's ever held, the Alpha Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, the thud. Just it's like he's just clubbed him with a lead ingot. It's just a solid thud.
What a specific visual image that gave me. Craig.
It's the sound. It just made me think of someone being clubbed by a lead ingot. You know, that old trope.
Yeah, we've all been there once before.
The amount of times I've had
Mike Kaos needed mid. Second. Gets 2Krayzee to take a seat.
That's nice.
Ooh, I'd say that was nice until he proceeds to punch his face in.
He's just punching him into his comfortability. He's making sure he's comfortable through force.
That is exactly how I put my kids to bed, I suppose.
From across the room.
For anyone playing home, I don't do that. I do this though. Mike Kaos running cannonball around the outside. Drops Pelman out of that well-placed plastic deck chair. Oh, that ankle!
Oh no, that's the ankle he, I believe, was injured during that alleged home invasion.
That is correct. That whether it be alleged or not, that ankle is absolutely jacked up.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a swing or a hit from 2Krayzee. He's just stepped funny as he's walked away, and you can see it crumble under him. That is not a good sign for the champion.
No, not at all, especially when we're in the early times of this match. I say that because Pelman, stack of energy reserves as he breaks the count.
Yeah, good ring awareness there. Didn't want to lose just by a count out. Made sure he broke that count and then went back to work.
Well, this is the interesting thing. So, although this is 2Krayzee's first singles championship opportunity, he himself has had opportunities over the years, predominantly as the tag team Raw Beef.
Speaking of raw beef, Mike Kaos' chest right now.
However, not something we've seen too much since the combination of Raw Beef and joining the protocol with Slade Mercer. But that is years, that is potential decades of skill within Pelman as he sends Kaos' face into that far ring post.
Absolutely, and right now, absolutely all over Mike Kaos. Whether it's just the ankle injury combined with just the pressure of what he's had to surmount to get to this point. I would really hate his first defense to be his last, but at the moment, 2Krayzee with the pin.
That elbow looked to be aiming to land in the center of Mike Kaos' chest. Sten just hit him right in the shoulder. Pelman moving onto said shoulder. Cranking that arm back.
Unusual for 2Krayzee to do a little groundwork, a little almost technical wrestling here. He's slowing it down.
Yeah, normally it's just big meat slapping meat kind of guy.
But with Mike Kaos, you've got to slow him down if you want to get over it. He looks like he's done his homework.
As I mentioned before, unlike the discussions that we've had previously, just a moment ago we had CGS pin attempt from Pelman, kick out from Kaos. Individuals that are the not most trustworthy. 2Krayzee, however, I'll take his word for it. We discussed earlier about his preparedness for this match for a couple of different reasons. But imagine the insult to injury if you are Mike Kaos, if you've got your suspected attacker in the ring with you and then also takes your title from you.
The ultimate insult. You want to get the revenge over the person who caused you an injury to lose to them and your title. I don't think Mike Kaos is looking for that result at all. Oh,
The sound of man on mat.
may not have a choice if that keeps happening.
Pin attempt from Pelman.
Oh,
Barely a kick out from the Slim Reaper.
that was instinct.
He may be seeing the Grim Reaper at this stage. He's moments away from utter annihilation at the hands of the Protocol 2Krayzee. And of course, as we mentioned, Slade Mercer nowhere to be seen ringside.
Oh, well, that's
That's a lot of faith. That's a lot of trust.
That's a lot of confidence in the person who you have been working with. Let's be honest, they've been working towards this goal.
Absolutely.
And to not to show up at ringside is unusual, but it just shows the confidence. And right now, that confidence is not misplaced.
Absolutely. And it's a great, for all the things that the Protocol choose to do, the actions they make, the motivations behind 2Krayzee is simply just to bring that title back to the Protocol. Neck breaker from Pelman.
Also, missed opportunity to call it the Meat Protocol, I think, when they combined.
That would be a good name, actually. Does sound very suggestive.
Well, you've got
However.
to ask the question, what's the meat? Why is there a protocol?
What's the meat process?
Is
But
it processed meat?
what I was getting before we got distracted by bull words. When we think about most teams, there's commonly the leader, and everyone's sort of collectively ranked underneath them.
Well, look, generally, there's a general, there's a person in charge.
What is
calls
good
the
to
shots.
see here at the Protocol is the trust in what I would presume would be the leader in Slade Mercer, giving this opportunity, Pelman for the opportunity to just bring the title back. It doesn't have to be on Slade, on the presumed leader. It just needs to be back within the Protocol, they believe. Well, that's a good team dynamic.
Absolutely. And look, just to be able to have that confidence.
Spinebuster from Kaos!
Wow.
I'm sorry, Craig.
No, absolutely. That deserved a yell. That deserved a scream. Although as he's landed, he's again clutched at that left ankle and just delaying him getting onto the pin. And sure enough, 2Krayzee with enough left in him just to kick out. And I tell you what, Mike Kaos is going to have to dig deep. He's going to have to get creative here because his usual game plan is being shut down by 2Krayzee.
And unlike Pelman, also, although we're not seeing Slade Mercer ringside now, doesn't mean that can't happen. Kaos, though, all by his lonesome. No one out to come join him on the outside. If need be, push would have come to shove. But hang on, Mike Kaos looks to be preparing that knee. MK Ultra, but no one home. Fireman's carry from Pelman.
Oh,
Picks him up. Sit down power bomb. Kick out at two from Kaos.
I honestly thought that was it. I thought that was all over.
Kaos, you see that attempt to lock in, grab his arms around the head of Pelman, forcing him to drop on the hard point of his coccyx, right in the tailbone.
And first little sign of frustration from 2Krayzee. He's working the game plan. Everything that he's tried to do has been paying off.
What if that game plan takes a little bit longer than you want it to, Craig?
Well, absolutely. I mean, he's a big man. You can get gassed. He's still moving well at the moment, but that frustration starts to take over, and that niggle gets into your brain.
Yeah.
What am I doing wrong? Why aren't I getting the win? We planned for this.
And once that emotion kicks in, it will take over that reason.
Oh.
And as you mentioned, the moment we're seeing a little change in course, a little change in approach from 2Krayzee. However, nothing has seemed to cross that line into overbearing emotion. If we're looking at this from a more analytical stance.
It's still a very tight.
Mike Kaos unable to put weight on that foot.
Oh, and that's just good play.
Drops him.
That's just understanding your opponent.
Drops him on the knee over the thigh. Although not directly impacting the ankle, the reverberating pain, those shooting sensations mixing between his knee and his ankle, especially with that big signature move from Kaos that has helped him win so many matches, that MK Ultra.
Absolutely.
When you can't stand on your knee, so can't stand on your leg, I should say, your knee is taken out, your ankle is taken out. What is left to do apart from potentially relinquish that championship with a pin in the middle of the ring?
Working those knees. And look, it's taken away his biggest weapon. It's not his only weapon. It's certainly one of his biggest.
Absolutely. One of the other big things to come out of Mike Kaos is a good driver.
Oh,
the difficulty
he's
of
not
picking
going
up
up
someone
on the
like
ropes.
2Krayzee.
What is he doing?
Why did you pick him up when he'll do the hard work
Oh.
himself? 2Krayzee to the top
What
buckle.
are you doing?
Get out. No way!
Oh, that would have ended Mike Kaos.
Attempted moonsault from Pelman. Kaos drops out of the way, uses that damaged knee. Will the risk be worth the reward?
There's no way he got all of that, but he's coming back. He's going to try again.
Trying to smack some sensation. There it is!
Oh!
Switching knee in the last possible second by the looks. Hooks the leg. Kick out at 2.
Oh, just he wasn't able
Hang
to...
on.
Wait, what? It was 3.
It was 3.
I completely missed that count. The refs called it.
That may have been one of the closest 3s I have ever seen.
So 2Krayzee's got 1 or 2 comments about the count himself.
But he is still your Alpha Pro Heavyweight Whoa! Once again, an unprovoked attack at the hands of 2Krayzee. Well, first one allegedly, second one pretty clear as day.
I think he's feeling pretty provoked right now.
Cut the crap, man. Hey, stop talking. No, it wasn't. Hey, I don't know what sort of dodgy business you got going on with this ref, but that was not a 3. Look at me. I'm the man still standing. That's supposed to be a champion. You might have won the match, but this fight is not over, brother. I'm still here. I'm still standing up.
He still got the belt, you know!
Yeah, you're absolutely right. This fight ain't over yet.
You're telling Mike Kaos.
2Krayzee, the protocol, Slade Mercer. You guys have been so far up my ass the past 7 months. I'm sure you can smell what last night's dinner is. But I like what you said, mate.
Ew.
This fight ain't over.
He still got the belt,
You're absolutely right. Because my knee might be stuffed right now. And that's thanks to you, mate. But I'm still standing, aren't I? And I've still got the Alpha Heavyweight Championship. But if you really want another shot at this, I'm a fighting man. I'm from the heart of Seaford. We love a good fight. This ain't going to be no normal wrestling match though, mate. I am so tired of you, Slade, and the protocol. This will be a last man standing match. If you got the balls to accept, mate, accept. But let me leave you with this. If you lose this last man standing match, the protocol can never challenge me for my Alpha Heavyweight Championship again.
That's how you answer a challenge.
There's a lot to bet on, mate. And I can understand if you tuck your tail between your legs and walk on out of here.
Look at you. You may be up, but you barely standing, my friend. So is that proposal supposed to threaten me? You want a last man stand next month?
Just agree to it, you pussy!
You're on.
Back on! Go Kaos!
That's it. We're on. Last man standing match for the belt.
2Krayzee and the Slim Reaper next month in the main event. Last man standing.
No concerns about a miscount pinfall in a last man standing match. It is simple. Who is unable to get up after the count of 10? And next month we will find out whether it will be 2Krayzee Pelman or our current champion, Mike Kaos, the Slim Reaper.
I am very keen for this. This is going to be amazing. Mike Kaos always impresses and continues to. I cannot wait to see how this goes.
Well, as always, be sure to let us know what your thoughts on this match, on the outcome, what's coming next. Use the hashtag AlphaPurpose. We still got some awesome matches to come.
Oh yeah.